Yeah, my memory of the Challenger Center accident was I was a senior in high school at Robert E. Lee High School in Montgomery, Alabama. I was changing classes, and one of my friends came up to me and said, Doug, did you hear? I said, hear what? He said that the shuttle exploded, and I was devastated. I knew I wanted to be an engineer or in the sciences or even wanted to be an astronaut, so to hear that we'd lost one of our shuttles was very traumatic for me.
My generation, when we were sitting in class remembering it or watching it, you had a pretty good understanding of what had just happened. You know, when you saw the thing come apart and the altitude it was at, you pretty well knew that nobody was going to live through it for the most part.
I was working at the time and I didn't hear about it immediately, but it was a sad and tragic event.
I was at home sick with my brother, and I was in 7th grade, and we remember seeing it on TV, and had a big impact on my mother because I remember she came home right away from work.
When you come in here and look at this thing sitting back here behind us, it's home a little more about what probably happened to those people that were inside of it.
Until major accidents happen, you always think that it is something that can't happen, that you can't lose astronauts in space because we got very good at doing it.
I guess it gives you a greater respect for the astronauts and what they do go through.
Coming up in 2011 and 2012, the space shuttle fleet will be retiring, and the last shuttle mission, I believe, is going to be Endeavour.
I'm disappointed. I'd like to see the space program continue.
I'm kind of excited about, what's going to come next, to push the technology again and to make more advances.
I guess what is next is space tourism. There's a lot of talk about getting folks up into space for a certain amount of money. And I know sign me up. I would love to be one of the first tourist astronauts. I'd love to see the Earth from orbit. I hope in my lifetime and my son's lifetime that they'll be able to experience either that kind of experience, a weightless experience looking at the Earth, or perhaps seeing the next somebody take the next step on another world.